Welcome back for another car ride catch-up. I hope everyone's doing well. I don't believe I wished everyone who was celebrating a happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there. I know I'm a little bit late on that. I hope everyone had a great weekend. It was a great Father's Day. I had a lot of fun. I got to spend some time with the family, do some stuff around the yard that we've been putting off because we finally had a nice day where we didn't have non-stop activities, so that was good. Enjoyed ourselves. Looking forward to the summer now, seeing what's coming up. The kids are out of school, so it's been an interesting week. They've been having to watch themselves a little bit. We're having to trust them a little bit to do their whole routine, take care of themselves during the day. It's a little bit of a struggle as a parent, at least from my perspective, because at least my view of it as a parent, all I want to do is protect and make sure my kids are doing the right things all the time. But I have two really smart, really well-behaved children, and that I can, for the most part, I can trust them that they're not going to do something they shouldn't do. So it's been a little of a struggle from one side, but it's also really good to see that they're able to do it, able to be a little bit more independent. And I think at the end of the day, teaching our children to be independent, take care of themselves, and understand what it means to have to be responsible is what we're all aiming for. We want them to be able to make the right choices, do the right things. So I think having to take care of themselves while we're at work, and having that trust from us to do it is a huge step towards that. So I'm very excited about that. It is a little bit difficult at times because I know technology is great because we can monitor them a lot easier than when we were kids. We were able to be monitored. So looking at it, it's like I can see where they are. I can tell what they're doing at times. It's easier to check in because of cell phones. It makes me realize how much trust our parents had to have in us when the only ways to get in touch with people were either in person or actually a landline telephone before cell phones came around. Because I was definitely a little bit older. I was probably high school, college, realistically, before they started becoming very popular. I don't think I remember anyone with a cell phone while I was in high school until I got to college. So everyone, if you wanted to get in touch with your friends, you had to call them from your house phone to their house phone. I was telling my kids about it, and they were shocked at the fact that when we wanted to go to our friends, either we dropped by their houses or called them up, we would have to have conversations with their parents to find out if our friends could come out and play while we were either calling or just going to the door and ringing the doorbell. As I said, it's a lot different now. You just shoot your friend a text and say, "Hey, what are you doing? Can we go out?" And it's a lot easier, but it's also, you lose a little bit of that experience, I find. So it's been an interesting so far, but my kids have shown that that they're responsible and that we can trust them, and I'm very excited, very happy about that. So that's been a great thing. The summer's coming up, so gonna try to enjoy that. Not really anything planned, but try to utilize our yard, maybe go swimming, make sure everything's good so the kids can enjoy it, and then maybe hopefully we'll find a weekend periodically to do something, a long weekend trip here or there. But both my kids have camps coming up, so they're going to be going non-stop for at least non-stop at least for a few days or a week or so. On top of the camp, it's my son's starting a new school, and next year he's looking to try to play football. He's never played before, he's excited about that. I think he's a little nervous too. But we actually just got notified of the start of the summer, the off-season workouts during the summer. So the gym, going to weight room, conditioning, and so he's going to do that today for the first time. I'm interested to find out how he enjoys it, how sore he is after, especially where his form of working out and lifting in the past has been you go to practice, you do what you're told to do, and then you go home, not doing the stuff on the sides, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, lifting. I know I haven't spent as much time with him weightlifting as I'd like to. But that's on me, that's my fault. But I also think for him going over to the school, working with the coaches, it's good because I don't know about your kids, but my kids they do better taking instruction from other people than me, I find. And I don't know if it's how I come across, the fact that you're a parent, that you just don't, you feel you can be a little bit more willing to not listen as well. And when it's someone else, at least I feel they have that respect for them, that they have to listen, have to do what they're told. So it'll be a learning experience for them. So we'll see how that goes. And then my daughter has some other activities going on. So yeah, looking forward to it. I hope everything's going well for everyone out there. I haven't done one of these in a week or so. It's just been a little bit busy. As I said, school's ended for my kids, so just getting everything situated and ready to go for them, and making sure they're set to take care of themselves on these days when they're home. Yeah, that's how things are going for me. Hope everything's going well for everyone out there watching. If you do like this, please like, subscribe, and if you have questions for me, feel free to put them in the comments. I do try to respond. And if you do like this, or you have thoughts on things you'd like me to talk about, feel free to let me know. I'm always open to input and ideas within reason. I do try to keep this relatively PG. I may have some periodically that I'll have to mark as age restricted if I just swear, but for the most part I try not to do anything like that. But I also don't put out this content, put out my thoughts and views and things for kids to watch. I'm not a children's channel. I'm a kind of, I don't know what to call it, lifestyle, a little bit of everything. I know you see lots of videos of my dog. She's an amazing dog. She's a Great Dane, but she thinks she's a lap dog, a 110-pound dog that thinks she's the size of a Chihuahua. But she is the most loving, cuddling dog imaginable. You just have to watch out for her drool. And when she puts her head on you, if you get the jowl on you, you will get slobbered, kind of slimed. But it's all good. It's fun, and she's a great dog. So yeah, that's how things have been. If you want to know anything else about me, let me know. I will try to answer. I'm not going to tell my entire life, but you'll get bits and pieces of it, some thoughts, some insights from me. I might do another one of these later. Hopefully it won't be another week plus before I do another one. But I do these kind of when it hits that I feel there's something to talk about. And that's kind of where we are right now. I just kind of felt it was a worthwhile day to talk about my kids, there's the summer, and everything like that. Well, on that note, I know this is a shorter one than other ones we've done. I hope everyone's doing well, and enjoy your summer, and I hope everything's great. All right, thank you all again. Bye.